Eon-san, Traveler Paimon. I'm so glad you're here.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, I'm drowning! And there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here? As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large... We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoith...
Gasoithas? What?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago.
Oh, that giant black ball?
True. It poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that not...
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try! It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough.
So, what can we do now?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back?
What is it, Eon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
yeah! Got him!
So dark. So cold.
Huh?
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. No. Please. Just Duarte.
Oh no, it's not...
My friend. Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, well, hold on. What are you planning? No problem.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
You sense it, don't you? Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first... Still. Hearing you make that noise remind... That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's... You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Otoko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then... You went through all that for me? Thank you. I appreciate that.
me. It's gonna... It's no use. It'll just come back. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a toad. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also...
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. I think you're onto something. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk Ion-san. Then, what about people? When Kochita was little, she was only 11 or 12 at the time. And her brother, even younger still. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior. But
isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't he?
yes, we did. You see, by the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her and the Abyss monster dead. She became a completely different person. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her.
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali.
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want...
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss, but I'm no warrior. I'm just
Kochita.
fight it.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to...
There's no turning back. I have to face it.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my... Yeah! Got her! Let's ride!
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down, no matter what.
Stay away from my...
Let's help her out! I hope it is.
Yeah! Skyward! Got her!
Time to shine! The Temple of Wisdom!
I can do this. I have to do this. Oh, wait.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the...
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and I finally feel like I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear? Yes, really.
I see. What? Yeah! Skyward! So all those rumors about the Traveler really are...
Kuchita's getting better, too!
Koichi, give me a hand for...
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a... We only found a solution this time. Whoa, you're right. That sounds like something... Oh, well, you're amazing, Ansa.
Hian-san! Bad news! Oh. What are you doing, Uncle Lin? Wake up!
Don't you wreck...
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Careful! He's not himself!
Oh, Kotlan!
Light it up!
He thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Rise with the sun!
Mom, Dad, Archon, this is my final battle!
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep...
Wretched monsters, give me... Look, Uncle Lan! That's your father! He's standing... Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice! It's...
direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental... The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. However, there are also those who are so...
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with... This man is a devoted warrior. One not easily swayed. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an... Give me your worst. Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son, in his mind, all his family and comrades are gone. And...
Monsters! What's going on? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you
For... Just... Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people. Though many of the warriors were rash and just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that. They remember who I used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters of the Nightwind. Still, I prefer to leave all. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than it.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan.
Like, with the draft, who knew you could make
The drought was Guthred's invention. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, that's who he was. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not... And that is why my work is...
Well, if it's personal, then we'll...
If you have other questions...
Wait. Like, Hama wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. I'm not one to pass judgment if that explanation is too difficult to... The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, so, before the final moment...
Oh, did something...
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of... They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
Skyward! Scatter! Try and stop me!
Sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
Kanich? Kachina? Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us? I brought candy and cookies to share.
Of course we missed you! Ooh!
Just in time, Traveler. It's so
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, a third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you. Gather the... you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle. Okay. The progress looks...
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something?
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Okay, let's save the... All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. And your words will be recorded and...
Nope.
All right, then...
hold on. Remember what we just...
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon.
Huh? But why?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the traveler, so she has to make up some excuse. So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take...
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so... You're right! If only Paimon could say a...
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon.
But Paimon's not from that land.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a sec. Paimon gave us a lot. Whew. And I mean a lot.
Well, we've begged the 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your... And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything...
We just got a message from Moika. She says to meet her at the Speaker's Chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be...
Yeah! Skyward! Full throttle! Rev the engines! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
morning, Traveler. Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle. Just shake it off, Traveler. We're supposed to meet with Moika today.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Let's ride!
Full throttle! Yeah! Skyward!
Let's ride!
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The trap...
Come in.
Hey, Moika! Oh, Shilonen and Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right?
Perfect. Could I take a look? Well, it looks good. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is Still, I've never...
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab...
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture and that will happen...
3 days? So soon? Wait. Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, but this plan could save countless lives. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous...
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memory. All in Natlan are resolved. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people.
The most important? Really? That's right. Overcoming danger. All right, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
It's less about volume and more about mental focus. But
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two! 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the 2 of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our war...
Exactly! We can't take a break! We're adventurers! We gotta live up to the name! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go. The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure.
I see. In that this final battle, I'm also going to follow my heart.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is Of course, that's only...
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely...
All right. Let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Moika relaxes by working really hard at something, that basically means she never takes a break, right? Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Moika's not here right now.
There you are. Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the Springs.
Hold on, tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge feast. All you can eat, with meat by the tableful.
Ooh, all you can eat?
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss out, I promise. Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts, drinks, you name it. You won't be disappointed.
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right? Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor.
It's our fault for not telling you earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. It'll be super fun! Plus, all our friends...
Yes, what? Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did you think...
Huh?
Isn't she painting?
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting, but we might as well extend the invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor, too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for a feast.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity. It's our way of cheering you on.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
Although, this feast...
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her. You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand banquet on my account. I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act. I just don't want to spoil the fun. A lot of things can change once an Archon is involved. A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry, I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need, I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for I don't need to finish.
Then let's go to...
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Let's ride!
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one? But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the... Archon? What are you doing here?
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here.
No apology necessary.
Well, but the turnout has been over.
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck. Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you. Yeah, Malika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to...
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins,
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. Sorry. Oh, speaking of Atea...
Oh. Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one. She was a hero to the very end. In her final moments, gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just... Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone.
Wait, you don't have to drag...
Amina, you mentioned something about... First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supply. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donate. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the...
I'll get on it, right away! Amazing plan, Malika! It was clear, concise, and organized. But,
I don't mind increasing the size of... My approach to problem solving is...
Oh. Well, should we take a walk while everyone...
Sounds good. A casual stroll...
Yes, Coach!
Are you still helping?
It's more effective to have a The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll be in touch with next steps.
Wow, that's...
Burn it down! Chaska?
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh, does it look...
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but...
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few...
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of I'll never be able to replace Koichi. But I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother is worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi.
Yeah, don't put too much...
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents...
Nothing! We're just taking a look around. Oh.
That's a bit of an exaggeration. The fighting consumed all of Natlan.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered.
Exactly. That is how we... So let me know if you need extra help, Kenny. Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
Hey! Looks like the food is almost ready! Let's head over! Paimon can't wait to feast! Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can head over later, too.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. What's that? A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one?
Oh, it sounds so cute! Paimon can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I'll even join in! Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Wait, now I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave, and I've never had a dream that felt so real.
So it was...
Wait, you've had dreams too?
It wasn't just them. Some of the Gramps and Granny. Growing up, I could always hear a degree. I never wanted things to be that way.
The same thing happened to me. Io. Io's grandparents fell to the... I set up a tent near his home. I was so happy. In real life, Io was... Traveler, Chaska?
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to... She told me I felt like a completely different person. Maybe your dreams felt real. It was a dream. Nothing more. It's fine.
Well, what about you, Traveler?
You're kidding. The cap...
No, of course not!
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of...
Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams. But I agree with Auroron. The Traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the Traveler saw the Captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look? If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream. You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right? My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon. Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual. What do you say, Traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Skyward! Got it!
Let's ride!
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthred, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Eon-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of Honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him. But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him, souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noted fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me...
I'm not so sure.
All right, let's head back and...
Skyward! Scatter!
Let's ride!
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! Has this...
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has...
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so...
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels. whole time. What goes around comes around.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably... Yeah! Shilonin is an amazing engraver.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go to...
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Terp, still, if you want to check on the...
Let's go! Help! Someone save me!
The end of our legacy.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh, yeah, I was so nervous that I slept so well that night, and earned the... I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! I really look up to your bravery. Alright, let's keep going.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be during the battle. Toto refused to leave this place. The doctor said Toto is a gentle creature. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion. Now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. This will all be the fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet. I've always wanted to see what Natlan, and now that day is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on, we're almost there.
Skyward! Scatter!
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's...
Hello!
Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Io's parent, the whole family was really... Maybe he thinks his grandpa... Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. Nope.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of...
Huh? What?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from a... It can cause hallucinations.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to...
It's hard to say for...
It's possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, better...
You're okay? Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've been... Okay. You're full of energy, huh? Thank you so much, you two. You helped save up. Could you share some of that medicine with me?
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of... But the battle taught me it makes the things we love even more... Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so...
Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? Thank you. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Anpeo. We're here. After you visit Shilonin,
we wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things...
Totally. Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't... Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about... That's true. We'll just have to add them to... Alright, time to go check on our... your...
Full throttle!
Oh, it's you two. The party's over.
You knew about them?
Of course. Everyone in Natland is... Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient... Your name is a special case. I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it. I was just teasing, but...
Sounds like she really wanted...
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe.
Wait, should we go make some...
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. Besides, I know... Well, anyway, I have...
Wow.
Tumaini. A name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means...
A light to guide...
Amazing. Does this name...
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will... Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm...
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than...
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
Well, success was never a question.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail.
Okay.
Your name was successfully forged. We need to make sure the name has...
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important...
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to...
Last time you essentially... Just leave it to me.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh?
If forging an ancient name, the Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures.
No need to make a...
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite...
Barbecue.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly?
I didn't think anything could shake, but the closer we get to the final battle, and the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward... I believe in you.
All right, I'm ready. Oh.
No, not at all!
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final... All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your This test relies on the same principles.
Oh yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss!
That's exactly what I'm worried. Your resistance. If either of us notices something, don't worry, I'll... Shilonen? Paim...
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that...
Your connection to the Your soul is... Looks like the Lord of Stable connection to the ley line. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient...
Wait, look, something's coming.
No need to panic, Paimon. It's just because of the ritual. Although there shouldn't be this...
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here.
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, once a soul becomes...
Please, take me back. I cannot...
So, the connection we established to the night...
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. Some of these souls...
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
We can try. That's exactly why. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made... But most of...
So, you're saying...
That's right. That has to be true loneliness.
Yeah, we should try to...
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would... Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much.
Enough of that. What?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy?
It's okay. The battle... Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I scouted the location and direction of the attack. Those with grappling hooks escaped through... But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose. That's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together. But the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time. I'll think of something.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
This feeling. Thank you. If I may.
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you... Let this land bear witness. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon...
Thank you. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Home? Here? She's one of the souls that overflowed from the home. Home.
We're sorry. If there was anything we could do.
Home. Home.
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken all her strength.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its doors are closed.
Why? I fought my entire life. I believed the Lord of the Night.
I'm sorry. The lane lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no strength left.
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter who I am?
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind. Would you tell me your name, kind soul?
Seat Lolly.
St. Lolly. What a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only—
I know. But it's too late. Let's go check on the others.
Oh no!
Their souls are still intact.
Hold on! Is that?
That's right. I recognize him and the two souls next to him. Well, it all makes sense now.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Katina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been doing so hot lately. But now that he's seen his
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been— but whenever his I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier and now he's completely calm! Io can finally get a good night's still. It's not like—
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with—
They don't want to go.
I know you don't. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should—
I don't want to leave them to that fate.
What fate? You mean like the other
Yes. They will gradually fade away. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering once all traces of abyssal—
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a— but it's impossible for although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the—
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept in theory, that means Conry and Soul—
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's— Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
I will. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because we choose not to face it.
I just wish I could have done more. So many souls, and I could barely help. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right. If we want to end
It's just another reason, Traveler. Before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. And then, the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you. battle is here. Time to go to the stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can do it, Traveler.
Rise with the sun!
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on your face.
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
To Miney. Yes, that fits you
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here. As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to her a monumental task, to Miney. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness,
To Miney.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting.
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has for generations we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us, and now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
Our suffering will not soon be forgotten, but there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won! For our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle! We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our... Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will...
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to...
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure... But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to... But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends... True, come find me when you're ready to set off. Are you ready, Trav? All right. I'm sure you remember our final enemy has a core. Since I'm more familiar with this place... All right, all of Natlan is behind us. So let no one fights alone.
Moika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna... Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's always... You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Rev the engines! Something feels familiar.
Try and stop me!
Desolation!
Incinerate! Wrath from the skies!
Stone cold suffering! Freeze and devour!
Incinerate!
Foolish mortals!
Incinerate! Full throttle!
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. Actually, we already...
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised.
Yeah. If the past, present, and future exist...
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage. I knew it. Oh, I really wanted to help you. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then, the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it? Oh well. It's been a long time, and it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love, or you never took time for yourself.
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, in the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family.
All right. I need to head out.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
The show begins!
Don't worry, we're here to help.
So, I call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
Hey!
Burn it down! Skyward! Scatter!
Everyone hold in! Shower you praise! Let the world come on!
Make way for the Adeptus! Scatter! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines! Incinerate!
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I didn't know I could do that! Hello, Miss Traveler! You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my mom. I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole time apologizing to me. But I didn't know what... Napika, all those people who lost their memories...
Nechka told me all about what happened, and this was my advice. Even though we can't undo our mistakes, there will always be opportunities to make up for them.
I had a good talk with my mom. My mom made a lot of terrible mistakes in the...
You're a very talented person, Nechka.
It's okay. We still managed. Good luck, Traveler. We're all...
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
We got to see each other in a dream. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. It pains me not being able to see Mulan. Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior. And
It's you.
We meet again. Vichama told me about the horrific...
More importantly, it's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded.
I'll take care of recon. Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back.
Got him!
I see everything.
Seize the sky! Skyward! Got him!
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Burn it down! Wrath from the sky!
May I present? Everyone hold hands. Share my knowledge.
So strong. The power of the abyss is protecting it. It's almost
Leave it to me. Time for the abyss to face its reckoning.
Strike cloud converge!
Time to shine. Strike a pose.
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
That was amazing.
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Masters of the Night Wind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know my name.
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero. Even it was in fragment, unlike my righteous and noble command. You try. I will stop at nothing to put the most idealistic. That is what the glory of Conrion means. I do. I have my reasons. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
You will become the hero of a new era.
Go now. For Natlan. And for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we...
Yeah! Got him!
Hey, traveler! Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special power, go now! Go! Huh? What was that? I I felt shaking all. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely. Yeah. I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She's all those years of war. Anyway, that was enough for me. I'm back to the natural order of things. All right, enough about that. I would say our nation's go now, traveler.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
Extinguish, for the world will always fall to darkness.
Fire shall be this nation's tomb.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within. I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, you'll return. Failure. Failure. Failure.
All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is...
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
lives of the Descenders. You've destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you... We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle. And in the end, we... And so this cycle continued. My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
Both
Accursed angels, vanished greed. You should have long since been dead.
We need to purify the totem poles.
Her soul is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain? No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with her and see the world beyond the sky.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire her wisdom. How she always lives in the moment.
Being her friend makes me so happy.
Enough, you foolish...
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward.
There's a faster way. Hop on!
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corrupt. Oh, in that case.
That means there's officially nothing to worry. You won! You actually won! Paimon knew you could do it! The Abyss is no match for you!
Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story to everyone.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for generations to come. I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once, so yeah. If things got risky...
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in.
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Traveler? Great. Just what I wanted to. The preparations for your celebration ceremony.
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time.
True, but let's head to the center of the stadium and...
Oh, then I'm gonna grab the...
Wait, I'm coming too! Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is...
What's... Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. Her ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the Fallen. We fought for a singular purpose, peace, and now it has been achieved. The funeral to commemorate the Fallen will be held on a later day. In the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade of blessings. Let us send her off with a round of applause and show her the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Yeah! Woohoo! All right!
Go on. This is your moment. Now that I'll take care.
Okay, we'll look forward to good...
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these feathered accessories.
We bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength, and mark you as a role model for all in Natlan.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the abyss.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors, Chaska.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes this moment even...
Well, both in... May your flame forever burn, pure...
With us by your side. Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way!
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Over here! Quick! Take a picture! We can turn it into graffiti!
As the sun shines down on our nation!
Great hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here really look up to you and would love to get a picture, or you don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Wow, look at all the people. They must have been waiting here for a long time. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right! The photo booth is this way, and the autograph area, the parade of blessings will continue in that direction.
Over here! Over here!
Yes, that's it.
Thank you!
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more?
Sorry, only one photo per person. There's still...
It's okay. One is enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, hero. Thank you so much.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone. Huh? We can't keep our great hero here forever.
Wow, everyone's so enthusiastic. I'll bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natlan. All right, it was just a joke.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too!
Woohoo!
It's the great hero! Quick, get ready!
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero will begin signing autographs.
Thank you. I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. The great hero has a parade to finish. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Tumaini.
Every ancient name has a story behind it. Usually, the Waya
Oh! You mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
Oh! That was beautiful! I've got it all down.
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means...
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. True.
Tumaini! Tumaini!
Wow, Look, they're dancing!
For music, for the sacred flame, and for our heroes!
Ooh.
Huh? It's the great hero! Please, come dance.
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright, Paimon's always willing to try something new!
Hey, not bad. You're a natural.
Let's hear it for our hero.
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the traveler our
Woohoo! Yeah! All right!
Woo! That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Traveler! You deserve it, of course, considering...
Traveler, Paimon! Finally, I was looking everywhere for you.
St. Lolly! Why didn't you come to...
Never mind that. I have something important to tell you. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you... But I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear... Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death.
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this?
No. The disaster is over, but my dreams never lost. That's why I came to find you. Where is Mawika right now? Did she tell you?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the...
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Mawika would need to do is tell her we won.
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory before us all. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this. Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, there can only be one possibility. She must think the outcome of her death is worth it. The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, that means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to...
Then let's get going! Where do you think
the Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is...
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call... Ochkanatlan?
It's very likely. After all, Ochkanatlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's known as the first city of the Pyro Archon.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way. We're almost there.
Look, it's Mawika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the Heavenly Principle, Mawika, as the price for using, and with you, the war that you—
Mawika! You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for— We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains in war only by completely restoring the— But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, we have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now.
So—
Yes. My plan 500 years ago, a chance to see all—
I respect your decision, Mawika. The flames of your life force are—
I've thought about that. With the future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire.
Once again, you place hope in the hand.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred—
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war. Oh, a new future.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? In my eyes, Mawika, yes.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what a leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality. Someone capable of making the right choice, even when they're sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan. After all, the people look to their leader to make for that reason.
But what about you, Mawika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protect—
I shall accept Mawika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years, Lord of the Night. What are you waiting?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I feel—
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity.
Cumbersome.
Wait, this feeling—
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned.
Indeed. Like you, he carries many losses.
Mawika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And I can offer a better— You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life, but death. is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to you.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me.
But how? Carrying that many souls with... Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like...
Do you still remember it came from my heart? With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified. As a result, I became extremely... After encountering countless lost souls during the lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence...
He expressed this to me. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I... Then, bear witness to my resolve and hate. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the... But... most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. Forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
Captain,
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still...
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For the...
Even so, please, his long journey has finally come to a close. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years, or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through the mind. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream and wail in despair. Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the heavenly principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the abyss. But at one point in time, that unique quality is precisely what drew the captain.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines, not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the heavenly principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible.
Thank you for everything.
Seedlali, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference. But now, I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift, and I am deeply sorry I thought so little of it in the past.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans, creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls in
He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero. my sister Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war. After countless partings and farewells, Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition. Rather, our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders. And many, I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish this painting. And not a moment too soon. It's time to bid. We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war. This struggle has caused us profound pain and brought us face to face with loneliness and loss. But through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day. And as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all in his organization. But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. In Natlan, all heroes are worthy of celebration. the engines! Ah, our hero's here. Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it's only if the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future. Oh, the Ode of Resurrection. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting. Still, moral support is also unimportant if... The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. Perhaps a replacement harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared. A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Ancient Moon's remnants. The Doctor, a mysterious power? The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how in truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. So make sure you're ready. Such fragments... The people there, Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. As we celebrate, thank you for the respect. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. Ah, our hero's here. As we celebrate your thank you for the You can keep chat.
Strange. Why does no one care about my heroism? Well. A compliment. After all these years. Hey! Why are you if something like this
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief,
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right?
That means we can finally see the outside world for ourselves. I heard that Fontaine has
I want to go to Liyue.
Sounds like the makings of a great... But first, we all
After you got back, you mentioned you saw Koichi in the Night Kingdom. Good. I'm sure that made... It's all right. She's probably sick of... Still.
My My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the one who You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. Now we just need to see where...
When Guthred's soul possessed my body, all I saw, the captain carried countless souls within him. For us, his death...
The stories of heroes will continue to be... If Natlan faces a crisis, we've earned our place in history.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we...
Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on! Tell us! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now, where to begin?
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun!
This is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler, a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the abyss. More importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave, someone who treasures those around her. You could call her a natural-born hero.
Yeah, she's super strong! Tell us more!
Hey, just let him finish the story! The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander. Many years ago, he forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins with the arrival of the Traveler in Natlan. Under her guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage and earned her chance at the Night Warden Wars. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support. Hermione became known in the beginning until someone only then. Anyway, the Traveler and our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more?
Sounds like you...
I loved it! Yeah! And Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my...
So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be too? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon.